Green go Féin, an Gheen and a Bulla, Fuil, ag Jaragu and Maha, Gagel Cocta, ag Cran, to Crazy Horse ag Dessa. Ta Crazy Horse ag Dessa, Tormund na Gus, ag Búri na Mar, Lu a Cor, ag Sulhu an Nair, Esht, Fech, Esht, Úl Kinchi, ta Crazy Horse ag Dessa. Is Shishanach and the York, Kinder Glory na Shinshin, ta Crazy Horse ag Dessa. Is ni Fedger can a Blaine down Fianna. Ta Crazy Horse ag Dessa. Crazy Horse, erased.
Leonard Peltier will be entering his 37th year imprisonment this year. He was arrested in 1975. He's perhaps the longest serving political prisoner around the world. And it is a crime against humanity that this man should continue to be in jail. He was convicted for something he did not do. People who were co-accused with him were released on the basis that they were involved in self-defense. It was the FBI who invaded their reservation and in previous years have been responsible for the deaths of up to 60 people. So Leonard Peltier is a just cause. He's a very honourable man. He has massive support around the world, including from people like Nelson Mandela, Jerry Adams, the European Parliament, United Nations. Many people have called for clemency by successive US governments, and all of them have rejected that claim. And indeed, in the case of President Clinton, he granted amnesty to a multi-millionaire who had embezzled millions of dollars instead of allowing Leonard Peltier to be released. It is a crime.
I was here 6 years ago, and being in this community and listening to the stories of what happened to the people here in Ireland, it was so similar to what happened to us as Indigenous people in the United States. And it's sad that so many of our people have had to go to prison. And one of the best friends I've ever had in my life is in prison right now. And he's been there for 36 years. He's been accused and found guilty of aiding and abetting the killing of 2 FBI agents on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation in 1975. And you talk about an injustice. Even extraditing him from Canada to the United States was on false evidence, affidavits. The trial of Dino Butler and Bob Robidoux had already happened. They were acquitted on the grounds of self-defense. So what happens? They did a change of venue. They changed the case up to Fargo, North Dakota, in front of a judge who isn't kind to Native people. They lied to the jury saying we were out to kill them. You got to watch out for those A.I.M people because they're going to try to kill you. And so they were already intimidated, not by us, but by the FBI and what they were telling him. And needless to say, he was found guilty of aiding and abetting. And instead of giving him a life sentences that they would run concurrently, they gave him 2 life sentences to run consecutively. Should he ever live to be able to be released, his release date is 2049 or 46, something like that. Leonard isn't going to be alive. Well, right now, when we look at what's going on with Obama, we're in an election year right now in the United States. There's a very good chance that he'll run again, but there's a chance he may not. He has nothing to lose. On his last day as he's finishing in the White House, he could sign that paperwork. If he gets reelected, he's got nothing to lose. He's going to be there for another 4 years. Why keep Leonard in prison for another 4 years? So the best thing is for him to sign. And that's what we're looking for, is not only support in the United States, but we need it worldwide now. We need to bring it to the world. And who best to understand what we've been through as Indigenous people than the people of Ireland? And that's why I came here. So right now, we need to get Leonard out of prison. His health is not good. At one time I told him, Leonard, there's 2 ways of you getting out of here. One, that somebody signs the paperwork and you walk on your own 2 feet. The other way is for 6 men to carry you home. I do not want to see 6 men carrying him home. It's time for the president to stand up and sign the paperwork so Leonard can come home. So I ask for your support.